Hello everyone, how's it going? Just basically checking in just to say hello. Today I'm working on a 94 Toyota Supra. It's mine and it has just under 900 horsepower, but not anymore. It's being pulled apart. We're just doing all kinds of stuff to it. Well, I'm doing loads of stuff to it on my own. Having fun. Not car's bit me quite a few times, cut, scraped, etc, etc. Same thing, always working with older cars. Love it to bits. It's my beauty. I do love it. It's an absolutely awesome car. But yeah, just basically we're changing the turbo on the car, we're changing the fuel system, so we're going for it's already a big single turbo with just under 900 horsepower. We're now going for a bigger, better turbo, faster spooling. Car's actually designed for track and fast road and top speed events, etc. So it's a good all round kind of car. I've created it. Weapon and a bit of an all-round car, which is cool. These have got great chassis and I think they're wasted just on the drag strip, so I've built it for track mainly, which is cool. turbo on, same size as such, but it produces more power, but spools a lot better. The RPM rev range will go 500 to 700 RPM to the left, so you'll get a lot more better spool, so you'll get a more responsive turbo. We'll get a much better car out on track. So old turbos come off. I'll show you around. Just in my barn at the moment. So the old turbo, old 71 Precision billet wheel turbo has gone off. The other turbo's in the boot, but we're not gonna, basically that one's come off. And yeah, basically we've got a new fuel system, new dual feed, bigger rail, whole new lines, bigger lines, triple pump powerhouse racing setup with fuel cell, different turbo, different manifold, twin external wastegates, bigger ID injectors, and then a new tune, and then we'll be out and about. The car should be kicking out, all going well, between 1,000 and maybe up to 1,200 horsepower, and it will take it reliably. The motor in there is built to Real Street RS 1600 spec, so it's built for about 1,600 horsepower. Reliably, the way I use it, you don't want to take it up to 1,600 horsepower range, so 1,100, 1,200 horsepower-ish on the highest setting will be what it will probably kick out. So yeah, it's we're doing work on it at the moment. I just took time out to kind of say hi, because I'm just getting a bit frustrated. Bolts on the manifold are absolutely hideous to take off, so basically cutting and scraping me, and I've just, my legs, you know, when you're bending over at a car and just trying to get bolts out, it's horrible. So my legs are absolutely aching. Violins, I know. But yeah, we get cracking on, and it's a sorry state at the moment, poor old thing. We've got brand new headlights going in there. We've got facelifted brand new headlights from Toyota. They were quite expensive because they're one of not many that are available left to buy. Basically lots of nice carbon fibre everywhere, top of there, shroud inside, upper and lower, casing on the bottom there for the front cover, all carbon fibre as well. But the car is looking a sorry state. It needs a clean, but it's obviously pulled apart. There's no intake manifold, no fuel rail, no injectors, no turbocharger. That manifold's coming off very soon. Got a new gen manifold going on there, so much higher quality manifold going on. Like I said to you before, whole new fuel system, whole new turbo, a few other little trick bits that are going on as well, and the car should go from just before around 900 horsepower. We're going to be 1100 to 1200 horsepower range, which is going to be pretty cool. Turn it down on the Civic ECU and it'll be kicking out somewhere around 700, 750 on the low boost setting, which is typically what I'll probably use for track. And yeah, basically I've just stopped working on it because yeah, I've had enough. I'm getting pissed off basically. But so yeah, that's it really. I just thought I'd say hello, see how you all are, and basically just tell you what I'm doing. Some other cars in here, but I don't really like showing them too much. I probably will do another day, but I kind of keep the stuff that I've got on here hush hush. But yeah, this is the beast. This is my silver beast. And I love it. It's just a cool, yeah, Mark IV Toyota Supra, 6-speed manual, track car, loads of stuff underneath, track suspension. It's got KW V3 Roby spec. They're specially spec for this car and custom made for this car. Custom spring rates, custom pillar ball mounts, 3-way adjustable KWs there, high quality, awesome bits of kit. And the car rides reasonably nice on the road, still fairly stiff obviously. It's got similar spring rates, but the other way around to my Civic Type R, but much higher quality coilovers than what's on the Civic. And even though they are very good KW V3s with the custom Roby spec setup on them, are just in a different level, to be honest with you. But yeah, custom spring rates, really, really quite cool. I'll show you briefly around the car. It does look a sorry state, guys. So like I said, this is her. Got the Enki ultra lightweights on there. You can't probably quite see because it's a bit dark in here, but Stop Tech 6-pot caliper brakes, 338mm discs. They're two-piece lightweight rotor, and it's got the NS2 Nankan NS2R soft compound tyres on the front. They're really good actually. I went from Yokohama 808Rs to these 120 compound NS2Rs, and these are a little bit better than an 808R in my opinion. They definitely had more grip than an 808R, but some people, say otherwise, but I disagree. Again, you probably can't see, I've got R888s on the rear. I'm probably changing to the Nankan AR1 soon. On the rear, again, really, really dark, but you probably can't see. Behind there as well, we've got 6-pot, 332mm twin-piece rotors again. They're K-Sports on the rear. Ferodo race pads on the rear, and we've got the Carbatech XB10 pads on the rear. Obviously, again, the car's dark, but we've got the lightweight Sparco bucket seats, and we've got a full cage. Again, you probably can't quite see Momo, and loads of parts sitting in the back, turbocharger, fuel system, new bits and bobs that are going on the car. So yeah, she's my beast. See, that's her, and yeah, it's just needs clean, but it's all good. That's it really. I'll show you when it's nice and clean, and I am going to do a feature on this car on our channel when it'll be on YouTube. So I basically, on pump fuel, we're pretty sure the car's going to go over 1,000 horsepower easy on pump fuel, on Shell VMAX, nothing crazy. No E85. I don't want to run any ethanol on this car. I don't like some of the things that come with running ethanol on a car, to be honest with you. This car gets run a lot, and it gets run on the track, and I know some people that run E85 and things like that, but not for me. So pump fuel, we're aiming for easy 1,000 horsepower, probably just a little bit over. And then when we go to boost pressure, where we're going a bit higher, nothing crazy, we'll probably maybe put race fuel on, and we're probably going to be looking at 1,100 horsepower to maybe 1,200 horsepower. So it should make that power fairly well with a race fuel setup, which we probably maybe will use on track, or probably the race fuel setup will mainly be for drag runs and top speed events and stuff like that, and fast road even maybe. But by and large, I normally turn the car down to the lower settings when I'm out on the road. Very, very quick car, very, very capable car. But yeah, on pump fuel, easy 1,000 horsepower. So it's already just under 900 horsepower. It made 852 on a harsh dyno and on a generous dyno, I always say, which probably a lot of people run on. It runs closer and around 900 horsepower, but on a fairly harsh dyno, it ran 852, I think it was, or 853, I think 852.4, I think it ran, but just over 700 or 700 wheel horsepower if you're in the States, and we do say that wheel horsepower here as well, to be fair. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's a light car, so again, because it's created for a track, it's got all track suspension, track, tie rod ends, upgraded anti-roll bars, solid engine mounts, solid gearbox mounts, solid diff ear mounts, full poly bushes all round, uprated bits underneath the car that you can't see, and it's a little track beast. It really is a bit of a, I'll not say sleeper, but a sleeper on the track, because people don't expect a Supra, I don't think, to be that quick on track, and they are, because they've got fantastic chassis. If you do the right thing, they can be really quick. But yeah, it's probably, curb weight is about 1,300 kilograms, which is about, what, 2,900 pounds US, I think. So it's a very, very light car. So as much as I'm knackered and this car's pissing me off a little bit with the manifold bolts that I'm trying to get off, good news is I've managed to get the 3 ridiculous manifold studs or bolts loose, like I've been wanting to do today. So I think the manifold is going to be off, but there's still a lot more work. It's very awkward to get off. Just removing a few lines, the wastegate lines, the oil lines, the water lines, to make sure we get everything off good. And over the next coming weeks, we'll be doing all those bits and bobs and getting the car up and running and tuned, and yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Anyway, all the bolts are off, but it's fucking loose. Woo! With the old in with the new. Sound Performance, SP Racing, Turbo Man. See you later. Take care, guys. Bye.